what's going on? Didn't see you guys there. Deep Crates coming at you for the Crate Show, Season 6. Coming back after a little mid-season hiatus, if you will. You know what I mean? I did a couple shows, performed, had some people come visit, some shit going on. Last week we saw Crazy Ed and Sam from DeLand. This week we back in the lab. It's been a hot minute, you know what I'm saying? So big ups to everybody tuning in. We're gonna resume with the letter J. We left off with I before my little break and shit, so we're coming back at you with the letter J. J stands for a lot of fucking artists. The Jacksons, the Joneses, the Jameses, you know what I'm saying? There's mad J artists out there. But I want to focus on one in particular this week, and he happens to have 3 J's in his name. J.J. Johnson, you know what I'm saying? Mr. J.J. Johnson, nasty on the trumpet, you know what I'm saying? He was a trumpet player, born back in like, I want to say 1926, I could be wrong there, but he played and composed and arranged. He was a super trombone player, awesome band leader. He led quartets, quintets, sextets, might even led the octuplets, you know what I mean? J.J. Johnson, just one of those unsung, unheralded guys, I think, that I try to teach you about on the Crate Show. As the vinyl god of diggery, I come to you and it's my job to try to teach you. He played with Miles Davis, you know that name, Dizzy Gillespie, Stan Getz, Kai Winding, you know, he played with all the greats and shit, but you might not know his name, J.J. Johnson. Hopefully you'll remember it. Go look in your shit. If you don't got J.J. Johnson in the crates, go get a J.J. Johnson in your crates. This happens to be a live album, and like I said, he played with mad people. He's a great artist. You probably know this shit. He sampled everybody from, or everybody sampled him from Lord Finesse. If you know the intro from the Lord Finesse for all you old school heads. Massive Attack, Pop Will Eat Itself, Ninth Wonder for you younger heads, even Kendrick Lamar, Wu-Tang Clan, Pinky Rings I think was the track, Just Ice, Fat Joe, Diamond D. He definitely is one of the unsung heroes, especially in sampling, digging, hip-hop. J.J. Johnson, Ghostface, Maxine, you know what I mean? J.J. Johnson, go check him out. He was a great band leader, composer, and trombone player, but it wasn't until Quincy Jones convinced him to move to L.A. he started writing and composing for movies and soundtracks. He did this joint off of Willie Dynamite. If you know your blaxploitation like I do, Willie Dynamite, awesome. Across 110th Street, he did that shit with Bobby Womack. He also did, as a little asterisk, for all my premium crackers out there, Starsky and Hutch, Mickey Spillane's Mike Hammer, and the $6 Million Man. You know what I'm saying? So J.J. Johnson definitely put in work. And if you don't have a J.J. Johnson record, you need to go get one. March right out and go get you some J.J. Johnson. Because like I said, you know him whether you know it or not. You know what I mean? One of the unsung heroes. Tragically, in 2001, he ended his battle with cancer by shooting himself. True factual information there. Born in Indianapolis, Indiana, shot and killed himself in 2001, February, I believe. So Rest in peace to a musical genius, J.J. Johnson. If you don't know, now you know. You know what I'm saying? We're getting a little Jadakiss there. Why is a great track to listen to out of new hip-hop artists. But I'm going to go into some old school hip-hop artists and some old records. And like I said, make sure you got you some J.J. Johnson. In the meantime, I react with the mic. Our VCR movie tape of the week. Johnny Dangerously. For all you older heads out there, classic joint. Now, if that's our movie VCR tape of the week, our movie cassette soundtrack of the week has to go to Juice. Shout out to anybody who went to the Amboy cinemas back in the day when Juice was released. They had to pull it out because everybody was wilding out in some stolen whips and just fucking going nuts. Perth Amboy Cinemas. Shout out to anybody back in Jersey. What was it? 91? 1990? Back in the day, Juice. Shout outs to the Stolen Act we used to push. You know what I'm saying? Our single of the week, that's a cassette tape single, goes to the Jungle Brothers. I'll house you, girl, I'll house you. Now back in the day, they used to put singles on cassettes. Unfortunately, there's nothing else in the cassette, like lyrics or anything, so it's just a single, as it says, single. But this is definitely from pumping in the car back in the day. Jungle Brothers single, I'll house you. Our alternative tape of the week goes to Jane's Addiction. Sorry for the nudity, young viewers. I believe this is the band cover original tape. I bought it at Crazy Eddie's. I'm almost positive. And the great thing about tapes, you have the tape, and inside this, they actually gave you like a little mask guide. Oh shit, there goes all the hip hop I had lined up. Fuck. But Jane's Addiction, it's all the lyrics and a whole little sheet book inside. It's probably a nice little collector's joint. If anybody out there is into that, hit me up. I'll trade it for something. I love the smell of cassette tapes. Heavy metal cassette tape of the week goes to Judas Priest. Fuck yeah. My first concert ever was Judas Priest at the Spectrum with my uncle. I'm still not sure how old I was, but I used to try to draw this cover, Defenders of the Faith. Awesome cover, awesome group, Judas Priest. Heavy metal tape of the week. And don't forget about my man Jade Palace. The Jade Palace Guard. I got an album coming out with this guy July 4th. Available for download. All my shit is falling. Do you even know what we're listening to? I'm not gonna say it. Comment. Let's see who's the first to comment. Damn it. Shit's all over. So we're doing the letter J. How about Just Ice? Some more shit. Back with welfare recipients. John Forte. Shout out to John Forte. If you remember, he got busted with like $1 million in liquid cocaine at the Newark airport. Probably back in 2000, something like that. Shout outs to John Forte. Yeah. And my favorite J hip-hop artist isn't Jay-Z. And it's not Jamal, who I think is Redman's cousin. Here's a good joint. Look at Jay-Z. For all you young heads, this is Jay-Z first time on vinyl, I think. The Prophet Has Spoken, Hawaiian Sophie. That's Jay-Z in the red there. That little sweater, you see him. But J-Roo, here's some jazz beat Latin. Never really took off or did anything. Mr. Lonja, Black Sheep though. So shout out to Black Sheep, you know what I'm saying? They make a jingle jangle. That whole crew, Chucky Smash, Bill Skills doing his thing. There's Jay-Z. Now when he did Jazz Hawaiian Sophie, Jay-Z had 2 E's at the end after Z. Here's Jay-Z, Streets is Washing. My favorite shit by Jay-Z, still to this day. And of course we're listening to Gemini, the gifted one. Another Brooklyn head, you know what I mean? That's a slept on artist. If you don't know Gemini, we're rocking that Gemini for you. The gifted one, the funk soul sensation. And of course, J-Roo the Damager, my favorite J artist. I don't know, they're both the original, but one's that cover, one's that cover. Heyday and Gangstar Foundation, I don't know. I got another one. And a very slept on album, Wrath of the Math. Sorry, everything's upside down because I fucking dropped it. Wrath of the Math, J-Roo. One of the best artists, probably my favorite J artist in hip hop. Jay-Z is second. Shout outs to Jay the Kiss though, definitely. And of course, Just Ice, Jamal, and everybody that we showed you. Our lunchbox of the week for the letter J goes to Gem and the Holograms. Fuck the Misfits. If you don't know about Gem and the Holograms, it's a cartoon. It beat out Josie and the Pussycats by 1 vote this week for cartoon lunchbox of the week. And I even had the Thermos bitches. Word up. Shout out to my little sister. She used to watch Gem, and I actually hated that shit back then. And I probably beat her up and put G.I. Joe on. But our laser disc of the week goes to the Jerk. That's right, our laser disc. And I think it's in Disco Vision. So the Jerk in Disco Vision. It's actually a double disc set, you know what I mean? That's right, you had to get up 4 fucking times and flip the laser disc. But this movie's worth it. You know what I'm saying? The Jerk, Steve Martin, for all my old school stupid heads, you know what I mean? We're drinking the New Belgium Summer Hells. I know it's not pronounced that way, it's by Hayes, but it's hot as hell. We're doing the Crate Show in the lab, and you know, there's no AC, so it's like San Antonio in Game 1. Friday night, coming at ya like Cleopatra. Deep crates for the Crate Show. We'll see you next week, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Big ups to all the craters out there. Can't stop the prophet. The vinyl got a diggery. Yes, it's me. D-E-E-P-C-R-A-T-E-S. Yes. Shout out to DJ Functional. Drove up to New York this week. Have a safe trip, my brother. I'll see you when you get back. Peace, 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 peace.